We are wrapping up today's show with Disney on Ice. The Into the Magic Tour is at Keybank Center through the weekend, and we had the chance to get a little preview and learn more about what these skaters have up their sleeves.
Thank you, because we feel very lucky to be able to be here and kind of check out the rehearsal before opening night tonight. What goes into getting ready for this big show?
Well, first of all, like after a couple of days of shows, the week prior, we take a couple of days of rest, and then on our opening day, we usually have a feel of the ice since every venue is different, every ice is different. So we have a couple of hours to, just get ready for the show for the evening, get a feel of the ice, do our jumps, tricks, slips, especially like what's happening right behind us right now. Like our pair skaters, our principal pair skaters, they're just getting the feel of the lifts, just to reawaken the body up after a couple of days off, yeah.
And this is such a special show because there's so much going on. There's a lot of stories, a lot of characters, a lot of favorites. What can people expect?
Well, Disney on Ice presents Into the Magic. There are 6 stories. We start off with our cute little opening number, which gets everybody to, get moving, stay active, and then we go into Beauty and the Beast. We get to see Belle, the Beast, Lumiere. I play the role of Lumiere, so you get to see me there.
A favorite?
Yeah. And then we move on to Santa Lucia and see Coco. And then we go to our Tangled segment, which is really cool because we have our Silk Act, and you get to see Rapunzel and Flynn fly up in the air. And then we have intermission, and then we start off with Cinderella, one of the classics. And then everybody's favorite, Frozen. We get to see Anna and Elsa, and of course, Olaf. And then we go to Motunui to see Moana save her island.
I wanted to ask you, because there's a lot of little skaters who come to shows like this and watch in awe of what you're doing. And you were saying you grew up in the Philippines.
Yes.
What do you remember of growing up, becoming a skater, learning to skate, and now being out there and looking out in this audience and feeling that?
Well, funny story, the reason why I started skating was because of Disney on Ice. I remember it like it was 1999, I think. Back in Manila, I was sat all the way up in the stands, and then I was like, oh, I can do that too. And my mom was like, no. But here we are, 23 years later, I'm part of the company. I'm living the dream. So it's really nice to see little kids just oh, I want to be doing that one day. So hopefully I inspire people, kids, to take up skating. It's actually really fun.
And that's the best part, right? Have fun.
Oh yeah, actually that is the most important thing that you have to remember, is to just have fun, You don't have to take things as serious, but it's supposed to be fun.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
And to get in on the fun, you can learn more about ticket info by searching this story on WGRZ.com. That is Most Buffalo for today. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Welshofer. Be well, stay well. We'll see you next time.